All right, let's go ahead and look at this first competency for matrix multiplication. It looks like I'm going to have to change the view a little bit to get it inside. There we go. All right, so I want to compute AB with those given matrices. Now, just to look ahead, matrix A is 4 by 2. Matrix B is 2 by 4. So the result is going to be what size? Well, you take the row from the first one and the column from the second one. So the result's going to be 4 by 4. Which seems big, but you're going to see that there's a lot of redundancy here. All right, so let's consider AB. Remember that I can think of this column by column. I can think of this as AB1 is going to be the first column of the result. AB2 is the second column, AB3, and AB4. Where this B1, B2, B3, B4 are the columns of B. Oh, by the way, I should say that you should pause the video, work this yourself your own way, and then you can compare your solution with mine. Okay, so I hope that you've paused the video and worked it your own way. You can work this using conventional methods using matrix multiplication. I just want to show you some ways of thinking about this that can save you time and kind of try to understand what's going on rather than just do the process. All right. So what I wanted to say here was that the matrix multiplication can be thought of column by column. All right. Now let's consider AB1. What's the result of AB1? Well, B1 is this first column, 1, 0. When I multiply A by this first column, what's going to happen? Well, the 1 is going to pick out the entry in the first column of A, and the 0 is not going to do anything. So in fact, AB1 is simply the first column of A. Okay, so AB1 is equal to the first column of A. That's going to be equal to 1, 2, minus 2, minus 4. Okay. What about AB2? Well, B2 is here, so this is B1, B2, B3, B4. What about B2? Well, when you multiply A by B2, if you think about it, what's going to happen is the 0 times the first entry, the first entry is going to be in the first column of A, is always going to give me 0. Then here the 2 is going to pick up the second column, and I'm going to get 2 times the second column. So first entry is going to be 1 times 0 plus 5 times 2, which is 10. 2 times 0 plus 4 times 2, which is 8. So I'm just going to pick up the second column of A. So AB2 is 2 times the second column of A. And that's going to give me, let's see what I had for the second column of A. Second column of A was, so it's going to be 10, 8, minus 20, minus 16. All right. All right, now let's look at AB3. Now, B3 is simply 2 times B1. So the result of AB3 is going to be 2 times AB1. So let me just write that. AB3 is 2 times AB1. And I'm not even going to rewrite that at this point. I'll rewrite that in my final answer. That's a 2, not an alpha. Okay. Now what about AB4? AB4, well look, here I have 0, 4, which is 2 times B2. So AB4 is going to be 2 times AB2. Okay. So what's my total result? My total result is AB is equal to, let's pick up the AB one first. So it's 1, 2, minus 2, minus 4. Second column, 10, 8, minus 20, minus 16. Third column is 2 times the first column, so I'm going to get 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times minus 2 is minus 4, 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. AB4 is 2 times the second column, so here I'm going to get 2 times 10 or 20, 2 times 8 or 16, 2 times minus 20, minus 40, 2 times minus 16 is minus 32. So that's my final result. Just center it, circle it to make sure that we know what we're looking at. Okay.